What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Big Q from TeamBoydTV, and thank y'all for joining me this week for TeamBoydTV Live. Same thing that we always normally do, man. If you want to be a part of the conversation, hit us up on Twitter at TeamBoydTV. You can go to the Facebook page at TeamBoydTV. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We do the live events and stuff there. It's TeamBoydTV Turbo, okay? Don't go to the old channel. The old channel ain't nothing going on over there no more. And of course, we on Google Plus. These live streamers going out to all of those places. So if you guys are anywhere, just click the link, start the video, and you can join in the thing. Now today, it's a special day. Let's see. First up, I got my boy JB. What's up, JB? What's going on with your play?
What's up?
You doing all right today, man? Everything good?
I'm good.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. And we got my boy The Voice. I was getting ready to say special guest The Voice, but I can't even say special guest no more because you're like a regular guest now. You know what I'm saying? You're a regular guest.
Star studded up in this.
I'll tell you what's going on with your play. I know how you feeling.
Week,
I know.
I'm saying. Week,
I'm with you.
Rough week.
I'm with you.
Wait till Sunday, man.
That's right. To offset that, though, to offset how we feeling, I got a special guest in the house tonight. I got my boy 24/7 Seahawks. First time on the show. What's going on with you, boy? What's going on with you? You doing all right?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there, man. Like, I'm going to tell you, this is what I was thinking. After watching the game, I was thinking to myself, I was like, wow. I don't want the show to be all sad and stuff. Me and The Voice on here crying and going. I'm gonna bring somebody that's from the Seahawks 12th man on the show to balance this whole thing out. And so that's why I invited you to the show, man. So like, I know you're feeling good for yourself. I know you're feeling real good, but don't feel too good. Don't feel too good, cause look, y'all ain't scored with 12 points. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying.
I'm gonna count that. I'm gonna count that throw to Williams. It's just another touchdown we didn't get. So.
all right.
You know.
Okay, that sounds good. Now I got Glass. He's here too. I don't know where he at right now, but he's here, and we'll get back to him in a little bit. First of all, JB, look, I know you and Glass, y'all got like a little. I know people were wondering like why you ain't got your Raven stuff and all that crazy purple stuff going on in the background and whatnot. You look a little weird today. I gotta admit, you look a little strange. You know what I'm saying? How you feeling, man? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. I mean, if you had to talk to me the day after the game, it was a different story. I was straight up sick about that one.
Because Peyton Manning came in there and acted a complete fool, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey.
Wow.
You know what, Q? That guy had 214 days to prepare for that game.
Yeah.
And I don't think he needed all that because Peyton the legend. Just me humbly speaking.
Yes.
And I think it took him a half to figure out Reed wasn't back there, right. And when he figured it out, it was over.
I'm telling you, right? Because wow, I'd never seen the old guy do what that guy did that game. That was crazy. Hey, boys, look, before I let 24 tear into us, man.
Yeah.
I'm saying, look, I was with you, bro. I know you was at the game. I know you witnessed it firsthand. I was watching it on TV. But man, wasn't that crazy? You know what I mean? Oh man, he left. Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to you.
I'm back.
You back? Oh, you back?
I'm
Okay.
back.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a drop. His signal drop.
Okay. Yeah. So look, I'm saying, like I said, man, I know it was heartbreaking. I know for me, I damn near had a heart attack sitting on my couch, dude. I'm saying I was jumping around in my living room, dude. It was crazy.
Dude,
you know what I'm saying?
It was ridiculous, man. It was ridiculous, man. I was sitting there, and the thing about it was, it was so like I was feeling good at halftime.
Yeah.
I was feeling real good.
Yeah.
And everybody, and even like the vibe in the crowd, we was like, man,
yeah,
we holding them in check.
Yeah.
We holding serve because Marshawn, he ain't broke.
Nope.
And the defense was holding him. I was like, well, I said, now we just got to pull this thing out.
That's right. That's all that was left to do.
On that, when they scored on that bomb, first off, they missed the first one.
Yeah.
And then they turned around and they threw the same pass, man. It was the exact.
It was.
It was the same exact play.
It was the exact same play.
But I'm gonna tell you what I thought was crazy about it, though, man. Russell Wilson threw that pass into double coverage. Now I know
he did it twice.
Yeah, it was.
The first time it was double coverage.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, this Pete Carroll is a fool, ain't he? You know what I'm saying? Oh my God.
No, he was listening to me. I was calling for it. I was saying, just throw the same pass.
Wow. Hey, that was a gutsy call. That was good because that could have easily went the other way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because Godfrey normally don't miss that type of stuff.
No, absolutely not.
Godfrey he took the wrong angle on it.
Right.
He missed it.
Hey, I was impressed that Carolina was able to hold that high-powered offense to that low ass score like that. I was actually really impressed with that. I don't know what happened. Like I was telling you, was talking off the air. When they called that last time out before the 2-minute warning, that's when I was like, you know what? All hell getting ready to break loose. The bottom getting ready to fall out of this thing because it always happened that way. You know what I mean? I was like, wow. You know what I mean? Oh man! And so look, Glass is still preparing.
Oh no, I'm ready. You ready? You ready to do this?
I don't want to unveil you until you got everything going. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh my god. Oh JB, I thought you were sick. Man. This is terrible.
Oh man.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
You peeping that?
Oh, look at this. This is horrible.
I think I saw that. I think I saw that implement preseason. I'm not sure though.
So look,
I'm not sure.
Let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room, Glass. The floor is yours.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I got one too, JB. All right.
Wow.
First off.
You know what I mean?
First off.
Oh, let's do it.
First off, let me apologize to all the Ravens fans because next to my Broncos and my hometown Chicago Bears, I do love the Ravens. Purple is my favorite color, but because of JB, right there, the host of TeamBoydTV, talking all that crap for like 3 months. I want you guys to probably go get your sunglasses because there's gonna be a whole lot of orange going on around here.
Wow, like JB, look, I gotta do it.
Wait,
oh, you ain't done yet? Okay.
See that?
Oh,
I got my Timbos on.
Oh my god.
Because we still stomping that ass right now.
Oh my god.
We still. So, JB.
Oh my goodness.
I appreciate you owning up on your bed and everything. Your wall do look beautiful. Without that Ravens thing on the background.
Wow.
And whoa. And then you said, if I ain't mistaken.
Yes, he did. Go ahead.
You did say Peyton Manning was gonna get laying on his back and we're gonna check to see if his neck is all right.
Yes, it did. He said that.
462 yards, 7 TDs tying the record, and no interceptions, dog.
Wow.
Good God Almighty.
Yes.
Peyton Manning is feeling all right, dog. He all right. Don't worry about it, man.
Wow. Hey, JB, look, I know you're not going to just sit there and take that on the chin. I'm saying, because that ain't what this is about. You JB. Come on now.
No. He ain't JB tonight. He's shit right now.
You gonna let him get away with that?
Hey, Q. Let him get it out. Get it all out, man. Get it all out.
Because you know what? For the last 6 or 7 weeks, dude, you've been a complete ass on the show.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
So get it out, Glass. Get it out.
No,
Give me something else.
I'm cool.
Okay.
I'm fine. Go ahead, man.
Because you know what, JB?
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. I think that ass whooping was warranted. The way you was acting over the summer, that ass whooping was warranted, dude.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Check it out, though, Q. Check it out.
Yeah.
214 days to prepare for the game.
Okay.
All right. He came out. He played. Okay. First of all, props to the Denver Broncos. All right. You did good for a regular season game. Okay. We got the one that mattered. It showed out in the meaningless first season opener. Great job. He played magnificent. He blew us out. I guarantee you this though, that's probably gonna be the best ass whooping the Ravens could ever take. It humbled us. We'll probably be better as a team after being slapped like that. So thank you, Glass.
No problem. And you know what? I can honestly say I wish we would meet again in the playoffs this year, but
wow.
I think y'all will be there.
Wow. So this ain't over between y'all two. This ain't over between
Oh hell no, it ain't over. No, it ain't over.
Okay.
No, it ain't over.
Ain't shit over.
No. Never.
Okay. All right. You know what I mean? Now, look, like I didn't get the proper introductions. I'm saying because we had this stuff we had to handle. Glass, you know 24/7, right?
Oh yeah. I'm just watching this stuff.
Yeah, and 24. That's my brother. That's my brother JB.
Man.
You know, he's the braggadocious Ravens fan. We had to get him on here. We had to pull his panties down because I don't know if you followed the show during the summer, but this dude was wild during the summer, dude. I mean, he was untamed. I'm telling you, right? You know what I mean? Hey, Glass. Glass.
Yeah, man. Hold on. Let me
you
my Broncos. Wow. All right, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Wow. Hey, look, we got Ezra Ice Cream from Idiot Sports Talk in the comments. He giving a shout out to 24/7 Seahawks saying, where is the Seahawks fan? and you need to teach me how to do them effects, you're awesome. I know. Thank you, bro. But, you know what I mean? But I figured since we had a special guest on the show today, we were going to draw a little bit of a crowd. We got a few people in the live chat. What's going on, everybody? Again, people who are just joining, if you guys want to leave a message, you can use the YouTube chat. I don't really recommend it. We kind of respond a little quicker with Twitter. You know, you can tweet us, you can tweet Glass, you can tweet 24, you tweet the voice. Tweet JB. Whoever you tweet, you can tweet me. If you tweet any of us, use the hashtag TeamBoydTV Live so we can see them and I can put them up on the show and we can talk about it. All right, so listen, we got to talk about this first. We got to talk about the festivities that happened over the weekend, right? We're going to not talk about the Denver Ravens game, and we probably going to omit that Carolina-Seattle game, right? So 24, let me ask you about RG3's outing. What did you think, man? How did you feel about it?
About RG3?
Yeah.
You know what? It's with the way last year went. I think we all none of us really understood how this season was going to go for him.
Right.
They played fast and loose with an Olympic caliber athlete, and they're paying for it now.
Oh yes, they are. Now, Glass, he was doing the show. Were we on your show? Or were you on my show? We were talking about the sophomore slump. You had already pegged your boy RG3. I said Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck, he didn't play outstanding football, this weekend, but I think he played better than RG3. Now, the question I got for you, Glass, during the summer, you saw the back and forth between Shanahan and RG3, and RG3 is like, I want to play. Shanahan was like, sit your ass down, so on and so forth, right?
Right.
Which way do you think the decision should have went? I mean, after watching what we watched, watching the Redskins, do you think he should have got a little bit of reps during the preseason or no?
Nah, you know what? He did the right thing for the simple fact. Okay. Just imagine if he came in the preseason game and got hurt.
Right. Yes. Yeah. You know what I mean?
They had to give him 20. They would have to give him 24/7 security.
That's right. Because it would have been a completely different conversation, right?
Right.
Now, boys. We was on the show last week, and I was talking about the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants, and I was talking about history and talking about how Eli Manning, they never went down there to Jerry World and walked away with an L. The New York Giants got their ass handed to them, right?
Yeah.
What
got their ass whooped?
Right. What kind of Dallas Cowboys team are we looking at this year, man? What's going on with them boys, man?
I don't really think they still the same Cowboys.
Okay.
To be honest with you, they got them 6 turnovers.
Yeah.
Them 6 turnovers helped them out a lot.
Right.
I am a little afraid that they didn't get but 3 points out of 3 of them turnovers down the quick.
Yeah. Right.
So.
Yeah.
I ain't sold on them.
You ain't sold on them? I don't know, man. Tony Romo.
I ain't sold on them just yet.
Tony Romo
This is how they start, though. This is how they start
right.
every season.
You're right. But Tony Romo actually was playing. He was playing really well. I can't remember the last time I saw Tony Romo play like that. And Dez Bryant, DeMarco Murray, they all were playing pretty good. Even the defense was on point. Now, JB, this one's for you, bro. I know you witnessed, and everybody was waiting on it. Everybody was trying to see what was up with the Chip Kelly Philadelphia Eagles super hyper offense, right?
Oh, yeah.
Tell me what you thought about that when you checked it out. This was 53 plays in the first half. I think it was like 77, 78 total in the whole entire game. You had LaShawn McCoy. Is LaShawn McCoy? Yeah. LaShawn McCoy on the sidelines, like about to die. You know what I'm saying? So, like, can the Eagles sustain this type of offense, man? And if they do, what do you think gonna happen? Are the Eagles back in a relevant conversation or no?
I think so. I think they ran it in a live situation.
Right.
They ran it to perfection, actually, and then it got to the point where the players were tired. I think they'll get better with that as the season go along, as the weather change. They want to play in such humid conditions or summer-like conditions.
Right.
I think they'll be unstoppable almost, especially in their division. I hadn't seen a team in their division that could keep up with that.
Right. Now they are fast. I'm just questioning endurance and the condition of these boys. Now I know when Chip Kelly came in there, this was one of the things that he had to address right off the bat. If he knew that he was going to install that type of offense, I don't know. 24. Like, you think they're gonna last the rest of the season? I mean, or are they gonna start dropping like flies? I don't know, man. It look crazy.
No, they're gonna for sure surprise some teams, just because not a lot of defensive coordinators have seen this freaking circus.
Right.
But,
yes.
To be fair, Chip did address that. He knew, there was going to be this cardio deficiency when you're dealing with bigger, heavier NFL bodies. They're not going to move as fast. So he's had to adapt that. I don't. You know what? I'm not ready to say super team just yet.
Okay, all right. Now, in the comment section, I don't even know how to say this guy's name, but you're probably familiar with him. He's a TTC guy, the Requevet 503. I don't even know how to say his name.
The Iraqi vet 503. Yeah.
Oh, that's how you say it? Okay, cool.
What's up, homeboy?
He says,
What's up, man?
He says, Niners coming for that ass on Sunday. Talking to you, 24. Louis T's in the building. He said, hell no. He couldn't have played in the preseason. He was talking about RG3. Louis T, what up? All right. So, listen. Who are we not talking about? Andrew Luck. We'll talk about Andrew Luck for a second. No, but I don't want to talk about Andrew Luck. I want to talk about Terrell Pryor. Now, for me, JB, Terrell Pryor looked like he the future of the Oakland team to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you think. What you think about Terrell? Did you catch any of the game?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. What you think?
Not so.
Not so yet?
No.
I thought he looked like an old prime Michael Vick. I thought he looked really well. Now, the delivery is not, that can use some work. But I thought his presence in the pocket, the scrambling, protecting the football, I thought he did a wonderful job. I thought he did real good.
Well, you don't judge a quarterback by how well he can scramble. You know, I mean, some of them good at it.
Right.
That's not what Oakland needs, Q. That's all I'm saying. They need a proven passer.
Like Carson
and it ain't
Palmer.
worked out for him yet.
Like Carson Palmer.
No, it ain't worked out for him yet. I don't know if you heard me on
okay.
Carson didn't even want to be there, baby. You can see it on his face. Carson didn't even want to be there.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, Glass, your boy made his first NFL start. Barely came out of there with a win, so he's not the laughing stock this week. I'm talking about your boy number 7 for the New York Jets. Talking about Geno Smith, right?
Right.
What you think, man? I'm saying, what you think?
I'm still not sold with Geno Smith. You know what I'm saying? Only reason they won because of boneheaded play,
right? Yeah.
pushing them out of bounds.
Absolutely.
Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? But I think Tampa Bay had 13 penalties.
Right. Yeah.
If I'm mistaken, that's right. That's the reason they won.
Yeah.
So
Tampa Bay played like
I ain't gonna give Geno Smith too much credit.
Right. Wow.
I won't give Geno too much credit, but I think they did better than with Sanchez out there. So.
I think so too.
Yeah,
I think so too.
Yeah.
Now, boys, this one's for you about the Jets, though. So Sanchez is gonna miss with the next 2-3 weeks, right? When he's cleared, do they bring him back, or do they stick with with Geno Smith? Because we talked about this before. It was like, what we're gonna do with the $8.5 million. I'm saying, are we just gonna eat that $8.5 million? What we're gonna do?
They're gonna have to eat it. Hey, they're gonna have to eat it. They're gonna have to eat it or try to trade him and hope somebody pick up partial of their contract.
Right. Yeah.
But Geno Smith is promising to him, man.
Yeah.
So hey, it ain't but one game, but hey, it's his rookie year. I've seen far worse starts.
Right.
And,
who's gonna pick him up though? Right?
That's the question I had.
Jacksonville?
Jacksonville.
Right. Well, maybe Jacksonville. Because Jacksonville, they lost their quarterback, right? Yeah, Blaine Gabber's out. So I don't know. JB, your team, I know we're not going to talk about the game. We're going to talk about your team. Your team is hurting a little bit, right? Lost Jacoby Jones. He's going to be gone for at least, 4 weeks? That's the minimum, right?
Right.
All right, so you got Jacoby Jones. Something else happened, right? No, it was just Jacoby Jones, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So how they rebound? And I know you was talking in the offseason about them up and comers. You introduced some guy to us. I forget what name you threw out there. You say, I want to introduce the world to this guy. Do he step up in Jones' place? The guy you was talking about.
It was deactivated, but he might. But they went back and re-signed Tanner Dawes, the guy that they put on waivers, trying to get the 53-man roster together. But I don't know how well that gonna work out. He drop a lot of balls. He don't run crisp routes. They brought him back for, I guess, because he understands the system. We'll see.
Right. Yeah.
So that's about all I can say on that.
All right, 24. The other rookie quarterback that made his debut, who we didn't think was going to play, but he played, E.J. Manuel up in Buffalo, gave Tom Brady and the Patriots all they could handle. I, for sure, thought the Buffalo Bills were going to pull that out. I'm just saying, I really did.
I was watching clips from that game, man, and I could hardly believe what I was watching, man.
Absolutely.
I mean, I changed the channel and I went over to that game and I was like, for real?
Yeah.
But he's showing a lot of promise right now, and I don't really make evaluations on how the season's going to really go for a team till around week 5.
Right.
Season openers especially are going to be a touchy thing. You got new young faces, nervous as hell. You got old faces, just imagining the grunt of this whole season, and different circumstances and all that, but I was amazed, man. I was amazed at his poise,
Absolutely.
his ability to execute.
Yes.
Lots of young QBs, man, impressed me.
Yeah. I mean, because I was checking out Terrell Pryor. EJ Manuel was okay. wasn't really that happy about what's the other guy? Geno Smith. But the rest of them look pretty good. And Glass, I said I was gonna be nice to your boy, your little homie this week, okay? So I was gonna be nice to Colin Kaepernick. You know what? Colin Kaepernick.
Oh, Colin Kaepernick, come on.
I'm gonna be nice to him. Look, 24. I don't know if you know the score around here. I'm gonna let Glass break it down for you, Glass. I don't think he know what's going on between me and Colin Kaepernick. I don't think he understands.
This man has a problem. I don't know what Colin did to him, but he hates Colin Kaepernick. He gonna sit there and say, number one, he said that that season last year was an aberration.
I did, and I still feel that way.
He played 8 games, man.
8 games. 8 games. He didn't take his team nowhere. Alex Smith did. Speaking of Alex Smith.
Speaking of Alex Smith.
Yeah.
Wait. Speaking of Alex Smith, you were saying,
I know what I said
about fantasy.
I know what I tweeted.
Football
I know
points.
what I tweeted. I know. Yeah.
Who got the most points?
Colin Kaepernick did.
You brought it up.
Okay. Hey, but look, Alex Smith played a hell of a game. He actually looked really good out there. Kansas City looked good. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm just saying. Colin Kaepernick. Look, I'm not gonna do it this week. Okay. Now, when they go to Seattle this week, right? Then you will see how my Colin Kaepernick feelings really come out. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about it then. You know.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
Okay, all right.
That's the NFL, baby. Your enemy today is your friend tomorrow.
Absolutely. Okay, I'm trying to think, boys. Did I miss anything? The NFC South. I'm glad I came to you. We had a matchup between the New Orleans Saints and was it the Atlanta Falcons? Did they play Falcons?
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So
we
we did, and I told them them Falcons fans. I told them that as a Carolina Panthers fan, I wasn't even sweating them. You know what I mean? And and the one that I was really concerned about, Glass. Look, hold up. I see them put you on the screen. Did I not say that? Did I not say that I was not afraid of the Atlanta Falcons?
Yes.
And the New Orleans Saints was the team to watch. Did I not say that?
Yes.
Okay.
You did say that.
So now back to you, Voice. What you think about Drew Brees? How you looking, man? Got his coach back. Everything looking good. Them dudes, they doing their thing.
Yeah, I understand that, but see, I'm sitting there looking at the same though. You gotta hear me out though, man.
Okay.
Check this out. The offensive lines, both them teams, ain't got no D.
No.
All.
Right.
Atlanta's defense is terrible, but Atlanta offensive line made the Saints defensive line look like all pros, man. It was like that really told me that Atlanta is really in trouble, man. They are really in trouble with offensive line, man.
Yeah. Especially if they mess around. If they mess around and drop a game in Tampa, you can count them out. If they drop a game in Tampa for some miracle, I don't know how to play out, but if they drop a game in Tampa, you can count them out. I'm telling you.
Hey, but I'm gonna put this in right quick before you move on.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay gonna beat the Saints this week.
Wow.
Mark the day.
Wow.
Mark the day.
Oh.
This division.
All right.
Don't take that Jets loss. Don't
right.
take that Jets loss and be like,
Hey, now.
what the hell is the boys talking about?
Wow.
Hey, don't put money on that. Don't put any money on
I'm
that.
trying to tell you.
Don't be throwing your money away.
I tell you what, next week, come back on the show and watch out. Be like, how do you know?
Right.
Oh.
Wow. Wow. Okay. So look, we're gonna get into our first game, which is, let me see what I got here. I got what was it? Redskins, Packers, right? All right. So we got the Redskins, we got the Packers. As our first game. Glass, I got you up on the screen. Like RG3 is still on the road this week, right? Going up against Aaron Rodgers, who lost. Aaron Rodgers lost, right? Yeah. So.
Yeah.
This one is kind of combustible in my opinion. When I saw this game on the schedule, I was thinking like both of these teams gonna come out and try to, prove that they, last week was a fluke. You know what I mean? This is gonna be a pretty good game. What you think? What are your initial thoughts of the Washington Redskins and the Green Bay Packers?
You know what? The only thing, if you weigh it out, they playing in Lambeau Field.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? RG3, he gonna come in, he gonna do his thing. I ain't gonna knock him or nothing like that. But when the Packers play in Lambeau Field, that's like an advantage.
Yes.
to the 10th power, almost like Seattle.
Almost.
Playing in Seattle, you know what I'm saying?
Almost.
That's just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know, they got 7 men instead of 12.
Right.
But
Yeah.
What can I say?
yeah, but all in all, when everything's said, it's gonna be a close game. It might not be a high-scoring game, but I think Green Bay will pull it out.
Okay. 24. What you think about this one, man?
Actually, when I was looking at this game, I actually saw it being a high-scoring game. I don't think both of their defenses are that spectacular.
No.
I did see, though, a Green Bay team go into Candlestick Field. Green Bay is a finesse team. It's been a finesse team since they started in the NFL. If you had to classify a finesse team, think of Green Bay Packers. That's just it. And they played chippy with their back against the wall football in a really inhospitable place. I think they played very well. If they ever get an offensive line or a running game started,
Yes.
I mean, watch out. But they haven't proven that they have that right now. And, you know, I see Aaron Rodgers just throwing the rock literally all night. And, you know, I think RG3 is going to be RG3 out there. I see it being a higher scoring game.
All right. Cool. JB, this one's up on your plate, man. How you feeling about this? Now, you know, you had Morris, who, you know, I had as my fantasy back, you know, last week. You know, he had a slow start. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you see him bouncing back and getting himself together. He had a slow start. You know, he had a couple of fumbles, lost a few yards. You know, he had me nervous that I chose to start him. But, you know, he ended up, you know, putting up some pretty decent points. You know. Well, on this game, what you think?
I'm going with the Packers. Like 24 was saying, neither team play defense.
Right.
I think it'll be a shootout. Whoever got the most points at the end. I saw that the Redskins couldn't stop anybody running. I think Lacey will have a breakout game against them.
Yeah.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers with a subpar running game or just a promise of a run game is dangerous.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'll give it. I'm going Pack.
Wow. So Pat, all right, voice. Now let's talk about these. We've been hitting at their defenses, right? All right. So if both defenses are bad, which one is better? You know what I mean?
Green Bay, man.
You think
Bay
Green?
ain't got no D? I don't know. Green Bay ain't got no defense. I take the Redskins defense all day.
I was thinking the same thing. I think that, you know, if we see some defensive plays get made, I think it's going to be on the Washington side of the ball.
And the thing about it is, the Redskins defense is a lot better. They front seven, you know, with Kerrigan and Arakpo and Fletcher in the middle.
Yeah.
Hey, they gonna be able to slow Green Bay down a little bit.
Yeah.
But like my boy LeGlass said, man, at Lambeau, the Redskins are 1-2, man. They are 1-2.
Wow.
We can't even candy coat.
Hey, look,
They are 1-2.
I just every time I think about everything I say Green Bay and Lambeau, all I can think of is that NFC Championship game, and when it was like minus 70 degrees out there, and the New York Giants went in there and won that game. I don't know. That's all I can think of. But I'm just saying, you know what? I think I honestly think that Washington will come out on this one. I think I think, you know, but both quarterbacks throwing the ball a lot like that, I think the edge will go to Washington because they can run the ball. They can, you know what I mean? And I don't think Green Bay can. And I think that their defense is slightly better, which means that if Aaron Rodgers let one of them things slip, you know, that's all the other team needs is that you slip up one time. Interception to the house. It's a done deal.
But Q, I like to say that he put up 28 against the top defense in San Francisco.
Yeah.
I don't think we saw Washington's defense.
Yeah.
We saw LaShawn McCoy. We saw what he done to it. Come on, man.
That was LaShawn McCoy.
There's no way.
That was LaShawn McCoy. That wasn't Alfred Morris.
Well, I mean, Eddie Lacy is not a bad back. I don't know if you was watching. I don't know if you understand what kind of running back he is.
Right. All right.
He ain't gonna have a LaShawn McCoy day, but Aaron Rodgers will have a day. I guarantee you that.
Okay. So we move on to that the Monday. No, let's not do that one. Let's do what was the other game I said I was gonna do? There it is, right there. The Monday night game. The Steelers at the Bengals. You know, I'm coming up to you, Glass. Now, I was disappointed in the Bengals. I was very disappointed. I was disappointed because this is look after watching the Ravens lose, which the Ravens had already done lost, right? All the Bengals had to do was go in there and handle business, right? That's all they had to go. That's all they had to do, and they couldn't get it done. And I really want to see the Bengals do something this year. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I don't know. They're playing against Pittsburgh.
Where were the big acquisitions, man? I mean,
Well, they didn't have any. They had they just got a bunch of rookies. They got like Tyler Eifert. They got Giovanni Bernard.
Yeah.
You know, they brought in James Harrison. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Right.
I just can't believe that. I can't believe that Chicago was able to score on Cincinnati defense.
you know what? You know
Whoa,
Yeah,
hold up,
you know
man.
what?
What's up?
Look, I feel that way
We
too.
got a boy offended over here, boys.
Yeah,
dude.
he can be offended all he want, man. I just
Because you know what, boys?
I
I'm with
can't
you on
believe
that.
that.
I am with you on that. With Geno Atkins and all them boys up there, there is no way. Well, then Burfict did get hurt, though, right? Well, how early did he go out of the game? He got hurt.
It don't even matter, man. Because Chicago's offensive line was so terrible last year. Yeah, they picked up one guy in the draft and got a free agent.
Yeah.
But I just could not.
Well, wait, hold up, man. We picked
That's
up
my
one
damn
guy.
fool.
Well, we let go of one guy.
Yeah.
Jamarcus Webb, he was garbage. You know what I'm saying? Then
Right.
we got a new coach. We got a new offense. Cutler seemed like he's comfortable with the offense.
Oh, so did you pick Chicago to win that game? I didn't look at your picks. I don't know.
Yes, I did pick Chicago to win that game,
I have to
man.
go back and
man,
see because I
good
think
pick.
I don't know. I don't feel like you picked them. I got to go back and check.
Go check. I picked him.
Okay.
I knew it was gonna be close, but I picked him.
Right.
I trust you, man. I trust you.
So look, Pittsburgh played. Who did Pittsburgh play last week? They played.
Man, hold up,
Tennessee.
I'm still trying to get my bearings right on that one, man.
Yeah.
Tennessee,
yes.
Wait.
Yeah.
Tennessee won in Heinz Field.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
they did.
what that say about Pittsburgh?
Well, this is what JB said. JB, you can reiterate. We talked about this at length during the offseason, man. Trump probably had that one spectacular play, but I'm just saying though, are they showing the age or what? I don't know, man.
It ain't age. It ain't age. It's cracks. It's Mike Tomlin. It's his team. It's his draft.
That's right.
It's his free agency acquisitions. It's the people he led, the departures. It's his inefficiency.
Oh yeah.
That's him. He owned it. I told y'all that.
Yeah, we talked about it.
And
That's his team.
Let me just piggyback on JB's where he just got through saying, let's not forget. He says there's cracks. I think the one major crack is Todd Haley and Big Ben.
Right.
I don't think they meshing together. You could tell. Big Ben
yes. Something's going on between them two. Something's definitely going on between them two. But the loss of Wallace and the big defensive guy who went to Cincinnati. I don't know. 24. Are they feeling this? Or is this showing his ugly face?
You're gonna get the Seahawks fans started on the Steelers. You're gonna start this fire. You're gonna start this fire.
That's what we do,
man.
man.
Water to it fast enough, man. All right, look. Last year was age. This year is gonna be bad decision making and a coach that's he doesn't reinvent himself every season. We're seeing a lot of the same things.
Right.
Ben is going to be Ben, and I've always thought Ben is garbage as far as a quarterback goes.
Wow.
And
Yes.
straight up
now.
garbage. And
Dude got 2 Super Bowls.
you know what? I don't see them having a very good year.
Right, me either. I really don't. I really don't. But now,
Most of their fans agree too, though. They think they're gonna suck this year.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Well, you saw the beginning of sucking when they lost the Super Bowl. Then they get beat by Tebow. Then they go 8-8 and miss the playoffs.
Right.
It's been a downward spiral for 3 years straight.
Now,
That was the beginning of the down spiral. Yeah.
when we was talking in the offseason, me and JB, we was in agreement that Tomlin is out at the end of the season. Are you still, after what you saw last week, are you still thinking that he might survive the cut at the end of the season?
No,
That
ain't the worst game they're gonna have.
Right, I don't think so either. But glasses for you, because you defended him. You defended Mike Tomlin. You know? Okay.
I wouldn't.
I think Pittsburgh really do not fire their coaches.
Yeah,
and I can't see it starting right now. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tomlin is a good coach. It's just
Okay, I understand that. JB, explain to him one more time slowly about the downward spiral. What happened for the last 3 seasons?
Big Q. Hold on just a second.
Yeah.
If they let go of Mike Tomlin, he ain't gonna be out there in the market too long. Somebody gonna scoop him up.
Well, that's what we said about Levy. That's what we said about Levy Smith. And he still ain't getting
I didn't say that about Levy Smith.
Oh, okay. I'm
You were
just
saying
saying.
that about Lovey? I didn't hear none of that.
Right. All right, voice. Steelers at Bengals, man. Do the Bengals kind of right the ship right here? They need to do it early. They need a good decisive divisional win early. You know what I mean? Because they do. You know what I mean? If they go, because look, basically everybody already done put them in the division championship seat. They already done gave it to them.
Yeah.
They just got to live up to it.
The Bengals gonna take care of business, man.
Okay. All right.
The Bengals gonna take care of business. The Steelers is gonna be fighting for the cellar with the Browns.
Yeah.
Because I think Baltimore will bounce back. But
That's right where they
it's
should be,
between
baby.
the Steelers and Browns, man. The bottom dwellers.
Wow.
In the division.
Wow.
The bottom feeders.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Hey, JB, what's your thoughts on the game, man?
I'm taking the Bengals with a slow start, but they'll get it right midway through, and it'll be a real lopsided win for them.
Yeah.
That's actually the one thing I was going to say is they got to get started early.
Yes, they do. They do. They really do. Because Pittsburgh will put the brakes on them, and even if Pittsburgh can't score, they will make sure that the other team don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're in a heartbeat. So JB, you say Bengals right at home, right? Slow start.
Yeah.
All right, 24. You feeling the same way?
Yeah, that's pretty much how I see it going, man. I just, I said earlier on in the offseason, I see the Bengals being a team on the rise.
Yeah.
And I hate looking stupid, so they got to get it together, baby. They got to get together.
Oh, absolutely.
I see it being a mediocre start, but if they can come out and they can start quickly, I see it being a decisive win. They have more talent across the board right now. Right now they do.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. All right, Glass, you the last one, man. You know, if we're going to be all in agreement on this one.
I got to say we all in agreement because I can't see Pittsburgh doing anything to stop Cincinnati offense, and they don't even have offense. So I got the Bengals.
Okay, and I feel the same way.
They couldn't even score. The Titans gave them 2 points in the first second of the game, and they couldn't do nothing until the Titans knew they had it done. You know, they had it done. They gave them one.
Look, Glass put up on the Google Plus about the shocker. Like that game took. I didn't. Actually, you know what? I didn't even watch a lot of the game. I was watching it on Red Zone channel. But when I saw that the Titans had won, I was like, what? And then you got people like our brother Cletus and James Carter TV. They acting like they just won the Super Bowl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
like they Nostradamus.
Right. You know what I mean?
We did it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Wow. So, it sounds good to me. Now, we're going to start back on this side up here with you, Glass. We're going to look at your boys going to see baby brother up in New York. The Broncos are going to see the New York Giants. Now, New York Giants, I don't know what the hell happened in Dallas. I mean, I can't explain it. I really can't. It was crazy. You know what I mean? But and after that performance with from the Denver Broncos and Peyton Manning and everybody saying that it was just the whole home opener and them hanging Joe Flacco's picture on the stadium and and among other things was going on. That's the reason why they performed the way they did. Do we get a duplicate performance from Mr. Peyton Manning? Or
man, wait! Don't act like you forgot his name, dog. You know who it is, Peyton Manning, all right? But anyway, they don't go. I don't know. To me, Eli looked like he was kind of flustered. It looked like he couldn't calm down in the pocket.
I have no idea what was going on, man. They didn't look like the Giants team that I know. It just didn't,
Right.
Well,
and I don't even know.
Protected.
I don't even know if we're gonna see David Wilson anymore. Last time he fumbled a couple of times. We didn't see him for like 6 games.
Absolutely. And then, I thought they was working out Brandon Jacobs and somebody else. Who was the other guy that they brought in there to work out? They brought in 2 guys to work out. You know what I'm saying? So,
I know Jacobs. So David Wilson, he'll be sitting the bench.
Oh yeah. So.
I'm not too impressed with the Giants' defense. I thought they was gonna play better, but evidently they didn't show up.
Right.
Whether it's gonna get better in week 2, I don't know. I don't know if Coughlin gonna do anything to him to prepare, but Peyton, he gonna go in there and gonna keep on doing what he's doing. And I got, of course, the Broncos. Come on.
Of course you got the Broncos.
Really? I got the Broncos.
You know what? I would love to pick against them just so I could mess with you for the rest of the week.
Man,
but I ain't no. Look, I'm about winning this season. Did you see where I finished in your pick 'em league? I didn't want to bring that up because I think I picked better than you, sir. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying.
It's only week 1. From what I'm hearing, what you saying? From what I'm hearing, what you saying in this show? You be stopping.
Look, let me break something down for you, Mr. Glass. Not only did I finish 3rd in your pick 'em league, I am 1-0 in both of my fantasy football leagues, and I smashed Bernie on our show the other night, last week on Game Time. I actually beat her in the picks. You talking about I'm looking over her shoulder? She need to look over mine.
All right, I'm gonna have to give the whole TeamBoydTV crew props because all 3 of y'all was in the top 10.
That's right. There you go.
You know what I'm saying? But once again, it's only week 1.
I'm gonna be perfect this week. I'm gonna be perfect this week. I'm gonna be the first one ever in GWS history to do it.
I love that self-confidence, baby. I love it.
Wait. We just had, 2 picks, right?
Yeah.
We had the Cincinnati
Bengals, and we talked about the what was the first game we talked about?
Redskins.
The Redskins, yeah.
Okay, that's where you're going to mess up at.
Okay,
You picked the Redskins, right?
Yeah, I picked the Redskins. I picked against you.
No, you ain't going to be perfect.
I picked against you.
You ain't going to be perfect.
Okay.
You ain't going to be perfect, man.
Okay.
But let's keep on going.
Okay. All right. 24. Look, the Manning versus Manning. I'm saying, like, you're playing in New York, though. You know? You're playing in New York.
You talking about when my Seattle Seahawks going to New York?
No, I'm talking about Peyton going to New York to play against baby brother.
Oh, I don't even know why we're talking about that game. That game's already done, and it's already over, and, you ain't
giving
Denver
Eli a
already
chance?
won it.
Hey, that's a smart man right there. That's a smart man.
Wait a minute, whoa. You're not giving Eli a chance. Eli, look, contrary to what a lot of y'all believe, like Peyton Manning is some kind of god or something, let me set the record straight. Eli Manning has 2 Super Bowls, right? 2. Eli Manning has, trying to think how many more playoff appearances than his brother. He got a few more than his brother, right? Got a few more conference titles than his brother. In my opinion, Eli is the better Manning. And I said,
Okay.
No.
Big Q.
Eli came into a team with far superior weapons around him than when Peyton came to the Colts.
Okay.
So it's a totally different story.
I just see accolades and I see what titles that have been won and playoff appearances. I just see it on paper. And look, I ain't gonna discount nothing that Peyton does in the game. Nobody's better than him at that. But I think at the end of the day, when we all sit back looking at what happened back in 2013, Eli's better. I'm just saying he is. He wasn't better last week.
Hey, what do you want? What do you want as your QB? What do you want? Do you want the guy who statistically has accolades, or do you want the winner?
Well, that's a tough one. You know what I mean? That's a tough one right there. I don't know.
No, I'm just talking mad on New York because frankly, there is a video maker out here named Cop Bizzle, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to get at him, baby. And they've just lost too much talent, man. They've just lost way too much talent. There was no way even in the off season they were going to fill all these holes. Yeah. And now they've tried, and it's not showing up on the field. So I see it being a win for Denver, and a decisive one at that.
Wow.
I like that.
JB, as decisive as Denver win was over the Ravens last week, I mean, or slightly close gap than what we saw last week.
Well, I'm gonna say this, Q. I ain't gonna be perfect in my pick'em because I'm going with the Giants, baby.
See, I like your style. Okay, but you ain't gonna be
right.
Wait a minute. You picking them not to be perfect? Or you picking them to be perfect?
I ain't gonna be perfect in my pick'em, this week because I'm picking the Giants.
Okay.
That's right. And if they win, I will be. So here we go.
There you go.
Wait. Hold on first, JB. Didn't you tell me last year keep your emotions out of this?
He said that, didn't he?
No. You just had a conversation. Eli's the better Manning.
Wait.
Okay, let's do it.
Wait. Hold
Keep
on.
emotion out of it.
Wow.
Well, guess what? When we come back on here next week and Eli done boom you, then we'll be all right. I've told you so.
I kind of like where you're going with this, but I need some proof, and I need something to persuade me to believe what you're saying about Eli Manning.
Well, here we go. Name a team, including my team, that came out and had an impressive season opener and didn't have a lull or lay an egg the ensuing week. This a team. This a team that just had a bad one. The Giants went out and had a bad one in all phases.
Yes, it is.
The Denver Broncos went out and had a hell of a game. Yeah. They don't feel like nothing's wrong. No. I don't see John Fox reinventing the wheel with a win like that. So he ain't that kind of coach. So he'll go with the same plan.
Wait. Would you? What's there to reinvent?
Well, that's how you get beat, Glass.
If it ain't broke, though, if it ain't broke.
Well, hold on, no.
Well, that's how you get beat.
Well, that's the difference between playing in Mile High and playing in MetLife, though. You know what I mean? You got to take that into consideration too. Now, going into Mile High, look, it would have been extremely difficult for Baltimore to come out of that thing. If they had won, it would have been really, really close. That's what I'm thinking, right? But, Peyton them going to New York, You know, that one's tough. That one's tough. Glass, how you feel?
I like the Giants. I like the Giants for a lot of reasons.
Okay.
A lot.
I think they're gonna play with their backs against the wall the entire game, and they have to.
Yeah.
But I just don't see it. On paper, at least.
Right.
I don't see it.
No,
You know,
it's a tall task.
It is.
It's a tall order. It's a tall order, but
really
I mean, what better way to boost them around your locker room by getting one like this?
Yeah, that's what.
You know, I believe in it. Let's go.
That's what
Get
they
that
need
one.
to do because right now, boy, things are falling apart. Voice. What's your voice in this opinion? Like, how you feeling about it?
The New York Football Giants.
New York Football Giants.
0-3.
0-3. yeah, because I forgot. We got them next week. That's right. We got
Y'all
them next
got
week.
me fired up.
And the Giants come to Charlotte, right? Yeah, they come here, right? Yeah,
They come to Charlotte.
Yeah, they come to Charlotte. That's right.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Man, Denver's gonna beat them by 10 points at MetLife. Believe it.
You know,
Ain't no wind distraction up there. I done been in this stadium before. Ain't gonna be no wind distraction.
wow.
I don't see Denver losing but maybe 1 or 2 games, man.
Wow.
I don't see it.
So look, we talked about this.
14-2, man.
We talked about this a couple times though. So you know, everybody was saying in the offseason they putting Denver in the Super Bowl. You feel like that?
I ain't saying all that.
Okay.
AFC Championship. Cause the AFC weak, man.
The AFC is weak.
Weak.
The AFC is
They
weak.
just blowed out. They just blowed out the Super Bowl champions, man.
They did.
No, I'm not trying to be funny. No, I'm not.
They didn't blow out the Super Bowl champions. They blew out the Baltimore Ravens as the team that they had on the field.
Right.
But the
was
defending
a
champions, the
Super-
real defending champions, they ain't there. So
Well-
yeah, they blew us out.
They blew out.
Hey, check out Glass. He was like,
Come
no.
on, man. Come on, man. Y'all the Super Bowl.
Wait a minute. Number one.
And if I have to be like a little bit more specific, you know, I won't do that though. I'm gonna accept my loss like a man. So I ain't gonna talk about all the stuff you got away with that game. I don't do that.
Oh, now you gonna blame the ref?
Nah, we ain't,
Wait.
I'm not gonna do any of that. I'm gonna accept it like a man. I'll tell you this though, you are very vulnerable as a club. You got Peyton, but that's all I saw. I wasn't impressed with
Well, hold on,
nothing
though, JB. Hold on. Whoa. I'm glad you brought that
Well, they got a
up.
bunch of
Because we didn't
weapons.
talk about this earlier. Because we were going into the game thinking that Denver was going to be hobbling because they didn't have Dumerville because Dumerville playing on the other team. They didn't have Bailey because Bailey was out. They didn't have Miller because Miller is suspended. If I ain't mistaken, I think they got Flacco like 5 times. If I'm not mistaken, I think they got him like
We
5
put up
times.
27. I mean, we put up 27
The
on them.
pass rush was still present. That's all I'm saying. It was still
That's right. We sacked Manning. We sacked Manning 4 or 5 times ourselves.
Okay.
Come on, man. It was an even game until the refs swayed it. Put it like
look,
that.
24, you had something to say about it. 24, you had something to say about it. Where were you going with it? Where were you going?
Go ahead, 24 before I get in.
Okay. When I look at Denver, I see explosive talent all across the board. I do see weaknesses in this team, and it's not in the scheme or their starters. The weaknesses is their secondary. Their secondary players, their starters, a lot of them are big, explosive guys. This secondary, though, are they going to be able to make it through this whole entire season with every single dude not getting banged up?
That's right.
I don't think so. But if they can maintain this and bring up some of those younger guys up into that scheme, look out. But it's going to get really ugly if they lose, a couple of these starters to injuries, and they got some tough games coming up. So, we got to see. Me personally, I see Denver, Seattle Super Bowl. I'm sorry.
Wow, that is awful.
Oh, yeah.
That is completely asinine. No, that'll never happen. That'll never
What
happen.
you just say?
I can't argue with that.
Oh, I'm gonna let him say it again. I'm gonna let him say it again, Glass. Voice, so you can hear him. Say it again, 24.
Denver Broncos, Seattle Seahawks Super Bowl.
All right, everybody, mute their mics because this is where he getting ready to be a long rant.
Yeah, mute the mic. Did you hear what Steve Smith said the other night?
Oh my God.
What? Are we going back to that game? Are we going to go back to that game?
Steve Smith said it best. Steve Smith said, "We will see Seattle late January." You know the time frame of that? Huh?
Yeah. He had to say something, man. He had to say something.
Man, I heard you, man. I can't believe you just putting it out there like that.
Yes,
Look at him, man.
He
Ain't
did.
nobody talking about my Panthers. I know they ain't. But I'm telling you, man, I done seen something firsthand, man. And I done been to plenty of games, and I see something firsthand, man.
Well, glad. I mean, well, voice.
Change, man.
Voice, like, so what he's saying is he feel like Seattle, they just pretty much, they going to be in the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Like, he is discounting Green Bay, New Orleans.
Yeah, they can't do nothing with
San Francisco.
They can't do nothing with Seattle.
You know what I mean?
But Frisco can, to be honest with you. Like a team like Atlanta, New Orleans, the top dogs, Green Bay, I'm going to keep it real. They can't beat no goddamn fucking Seattle.
Okay.
Because as fast as they damn outside is, man, I was watching it in the stands, and normally on TV it's fast. I'm like, this damn Sherman and Browner, they were moving so fast on the corner. Like, every time we did, like, ends and posts, they were jumping them routes like hell. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
So
Maxwell.
that's why we kept throwing the seam route to Olsen, because y'all linebacker was looking very suspect. Olsen kept dropping. They couldn't cover.
Right.
But you got to have a team, man. You got to have a defensive team to beat them dudes, man. Them dudes, I only see certain teams that can beat them, and people ain't talking about them.
Hey, but you know what?
Can I just
Like
say
Washington.
No, go ahead.
Carolina Panthers.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
Okay.
like Washington. If RG3 was right, like how he was last year before the injury, they could beat them. You know what I mean? But like all that old, like Dallas, the Giants, now.
No, I want to hear this because you know what? I want to hear this as a Panthers fan. I want to hear this.
It's real talk, man.
No, I want to hear what 24 getting ready to say because I know this right here getting ready to open up.
Let me hit the mute.
It's getting ready to open up something crazy. I know it is.
Okay. Look, I was gonna put up a video addressing these Panther fans and addressing their team, and this is one thing I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say this. You know, I saw a defense out on that field that played stellar, that played lights out the whole entire game. You know, some costly mistakes won us the game. Frankly, there was an ejection I thought was pretty stupid, and some penalties I thought were pretty stupid. But honestly, you guys are building for the future, and I'm very impressed. I didn't see the big acquisitions of the wide receivers or anything to give Cam more weapons. I think when that offense becomes more explosive and the defense can feed off the offense and some of that secondary is addressed, you got a playoff ready team.
Okay, I'll accept that. God, I'll accept that. 'Cause you know what?
accept that.
I thought you was going the other way with that, but I'll accept that. You know,
I was straight up impressed.
Okay.
You shut Beastbo down like that all night,
Yeah.
and you impressed me.
Hey, let me
And you
tell you this.
impressed me.
And look at here, 24. And if it wasn't for that fourth quarter, that 20-yard run, his ass would have hit 20 yards.
I'm about to sound like
Yeah.
Pete Carroll in this mother. I'm about to sound like Pete Carroll. Did we win the game in the first quarter?
Right.
Did we win the game in the second quarter?
Nope.
Did we win the game in the third quarter?
Nope. It was
No,
in the
we
fourth
won
quarter.
the game in the fourth
You
quarter.
did. I'll give you a win because you know what though, we can't kick nobody but ourselves. That's why I sent the little tweet. I was like, you know what, I ain't even mad because we lost the game because we can't take care of the football. You know, it's all good. It's all gravy. We were talking about though the Broncos and the Giants before we got off topic. And
Completely.
right. So Glass went with the Broncos. Voice, you went with the Broncos. JB, you went with the Giants. 24, you went with the Broncos.
Of course.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's me, right?
That's easy.
I'm kind of leaning with the way my brother leaning. I'm kind of leaning toward the Giants on this. When they playing at home, they suffered an embarrassing defeat against their arch nemesis. You know, for them to come out there and let Big Brother come in there and handle them like that. I know, Peyton Manning had a fantastic game for the ages last week. We would never ever see that again. We won't.
Come on, Coop.
No, man. No, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Come on, Chris.
And no, Glass, before you start running your mouth, I am not picking the Giants. I am not picking the Giants because
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You want to sleep in your bed. You want to sleep in your bed tonight, dog.
You tripping hard. You know what?
You want to sleep in your bed tonight,
I
dog.
picked the Giants last week because I thought they had a legitimate chance of winning that game. Actually, I didn't think they were even in jeopardy of losing the game until the game started. You know what I'm saying?
Well, especially with their history in that place,
Absolutely.
it wouldn't be a bad move to pick them.
Right. Now this week, I can understand why you think my pick is questionable, right? But I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna stand beside my brother on this one. I got a feeling this game is gonna go away that a lot of people are not expecting it to go. I think Victor Cruz, whoever they got running the football, I don't know who it's gonna be, but whoever they bring in there, I think that Eli Manning, Victor Cruz, whoever they got running the ball, I think they're gonna have some big games. I think the game is gonna be somewhere in the ballpark of like 14-17, somewhere around in there. I think it's gonna be a low
Hey,
scoring game.
ain't little bro Manning over against Big Bro?
Yes, it is.
I think it's time.
Yes,
I think it's time.
Absolutely. Now,
Yeah.
with all that being said, we down to the main event. Okay. Now, this is the big game. This is the Sunday night game. This is the game that everybody want to see. Okay, this game right here, everybody already saying that one of these teams are going to the Super Bowl, right? You know, that's neither here nor there, right? You know what I mean? But I'm gonna start with you, 24, because these your boys. This is a big game. The 49ers coming into Seattle. They coming in there. They coming there to win, man. They say they're gonna come out of there with a victory. That's what everybody's saying. As a matter of fact, in the comments right now, the Iraqi vet says the Niners are gonna start out 2-0. He also said the Panthers are gonna start out 0-2. Voice, just so you know, he said that we're gonna be 0-2. Said the Niners are gonna be 2-0. He also said that Flacco needed Bolden back. Anyway, right?
True.
Right. Anyway, look, during the offseason, I said that I was gonna give Seattle 8 games, but just because it's very rare that they lose at home, right? It's like almost like an anomaly to see them lose at home, and a team like this coming in there, you know, this I'm gonna have to wait to the end of this discussion before I make my pick because I don't know which way to go in this one. I really don't. You know what I mean? Honestly, I want to see the Seahawks get their ass toasted. I want to see Colin Kaepernick beat him by like 70 points. That's what I want to see. But you know what I'm saying? You know?
But what's really gonna happen?
Right. Bring it
You know,
in.
all these 49er fans, man, they watch the week 1 game in their house and they assume that's gonna be the same atmosphere in our hood.
Yeah.
This is a stadium like no other. I've been there. I've witnessed miracles happen there, and I'll tell you,
Right.
we will shake the ground. And they can complain, they can talk about whatever they want to talk about. They look very impressive against Green Bay.
That is.
But at the end of the day, there's only gonna be 11 of their dudes out there.
Right.
There's gonna be 12 of us.
Right.
I see them. You know what? I see them around the board playing very well. They look very good on defense. I think Carolina's pass rush is superior to that of the 49ers.
Wow.
And I don't think the pass rush is going to be that intense. And I see it being a close game. I just see it being one that we win straight up. You know, Cap has not proven he can come into our house and deal with that noise.
Okay, look,
You
I'm
know,
gonna go ahead and ask you the question because I know the YouTube comments are slow, and I know somebody's gonna ask this question. Look, are you afraid of Anquan Bolden? I just want to hear you. I want to hear what your answer is. Do you think Anquan Bolden will come in there and show his ass? Because I got a feeling that's what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Actually, I'm going to answer your question by blankly staring into this camera for 3 seconds.
Okay. Glass.
No.
They're gonna put
no.
Sherman on him, man.
Okay.
That's gonna be the Sherm show all night, baby.
Oh
and
my
he's
God.
not getting nothing.
Seriously? Now look,
Ooh.
Richard Sherman on Anquan Bolden. Now to me, that's a mismatch all day. I think Bolden would completely destroy that guy. But voice, I want to hear what you got. I think Bolden would. Richard Sherman is good, but Anquan Bolden is
The best cornerback in the NFL, baby.
okay. Yes, but Anquan Bolden though.
Is he the best wide receiver in the NFL?
He's not the best wide receiver. He's not. But I'm gonna tell you though.
Is that what we're saying? Is that what we're saying now?
I'm just saying. I watch cats get embarrassed trying to cover Anquan Bolden. That's all I'm saying. You know, that's all I'm saying.
It's gonna be a battle, man. It is gonna be a battle. I don't see him beating Sherm deep for show. So
Yeah.
Voice, who did they have on him in the? Who did San Francisco have on him in the Super Bowl? Because he made them look really silly. I'm just saying.
Who do they have on?
that's actually a really good question.
That is a good question.
You know,
Uh,
I don't know who they had on him. Whoever they had on him.
It was Carlos Rogers.
Yes, that's what. Okay, Carlos, right? Okay.
Oh, that Redskin reject.
Yeah. Okay, all right. So that makes all sense in the world. Of course, 24 gonna feel super confident about his team. I don't know, man. How you feeling? Just like I said, this one's gonna be tough.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, man. But I hate to side with them, but I do think. Now I already know I'm gonna hear a bunch of slack from these 49ers, man. I already know.
you in the TTC, baby. Watch out.
TTC, it don't even
You
matter.
in the TTC, baby. Watch out.
But they're gonna split this year. But I think Seattle gonna hold serve at home, man.
Okay.
That 12th man, that noise and all that craziness. Like if we would have played them, the opener at Seattle,
Yeah.
It probably would have been close, man.
Wow.
All that damn noise.
You know,
real.
I really am not looking forward to sitting on my couch cheering for Colin Kaepernick. I'm not looking forward to that. You know what I'm saying? But
I thought you were my boy, man.
But the thing about it is,
look.
like with Seattle, the way we got to do Seattle, man, they
Yeah.
cannot get home field advantage, man.
Mm-hmm.
If they get home field advantage, man, they gonna, the road to the Super Bowl gonna go through Seattle.
yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's
You remember we went there in 05, man.
Oh, yeah.
Man, we were jumping off sides like hell.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I was like, man, good gracious, man.
wow.
By then, baby, we'll have Bruce, Clemens, Percy back.
Man, we don't hear all that noise. I'm just saying, we don't want them to go through Seattle. They don't need to make it through.
Absolutely not. JB,
Absolutely not.
JB, your boy Colin Kaepernick. You know, I know how you and Glass y'all like the tattoos and stuff. I know that's what y'all like.
Wait a minute, hey man,
What?
don't make it sound like no homos, man.
That's what it's. Look, I'm gonna be honest. That's what it's kind of what it sounded like a couple weeks ago when we was talking about this. I'm telling you, all of y'all, voice included, y'all got on my back.
Wait, Big Q, let's pause for a second. JB, you all right, man?
I'm good, man.
You sure? You sitting over there, cause you sitting over there looking like Ted Kopic, man. On Stone Station and everything, man. I'm just making sure you all right.
Because he understand what y'all said about Colin Kaepernick and how much y'all love him and stuff like that.
That ain't changed. Ain't nothing changed about that.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
But anyway, JB, your boy Colin Kaepernick, he going in there. You know, he got a new little weapon in Anquan Bolden. You know what I mean? You know, still got Frank Gore. Still got he still got that stuff going on. I don't know, man. What you think?
I like the 49ers for the reason that Anquan Bolden don't play outside. Anquan Bolden playing the slot.
I'm out.
And I think they figured out that Sherman can't play inside. That's how Roddy White torched him for all the yards.
Right.
They play, and Anquan Bolden played near the formation, and Chancellor Browner can't guard Anquan. They're too slow.
Yeah.
So I think that by the time they have an answer for the slot man, a guy like Anquan Bolden, Frank Gore will get him for 70, 80 yards, or Kappa running himself. Now, granted, Seattle's a good team, but they only score against against Carolina was a luck play that they tried twice. That ain't championship caliber to me. I'm sorry, 24. I like the Seattle Seahawks of last year that have put 49, 50 points on you with ease. Haven't seen it yet. Granted, it's only week one. They wasn't that impressive in preseason either.
Right.
I just don't like teams that get crowned early. I think you got to earn the praise.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Well, giving Seattle some credit, they've been earning it for the last couple seasons. They really have. You know what I mean? Like, they've been proving that they're a team to watch out for, right? But, I'm with you. I think Anquan Bolden's going to be a problem. And 24, my boy Ezra, this is what he says to you. He says, did Reeves die or leave for another sport? You talking about Richard Sherman being the best cornerback in the NFL?
Old man Reeves. Old man River.
Well,
Old man River is who you talking
Yeah,
about.
I'm just reading the comments. That's what they say. You know what I'm saying? All right, Glass, where you at?
All right, let me ask 24 two questions. Number one, when the last time y'all lost at home?
Oh God, dude, it wasn't
last season. It wasn't last season.
Yeah, it was last season. It was.
See, now that's gonna be an option right there, because I know it's gonna be hard winning anybody to win up in the
Up in there?
12th man. You know what I'm saying? But just like the voice said, there are a couple of teams that could do it. I believe San Francisco is one of those teams.
Wow.
And everybody already said on the panel that Anquan Bolden is going to be the X factor.
Mm-hmm.
I would have gave you guys the upper hand if Percy Harvin was in there. But he's not up in there. You know what I'm saying? The San Francisco offense is a little bit better than Seattle's offense.
Wow, because of
I'm
Kaepernick.
just saying, man. I'm seeing the same dudes on this roster pretty much. I'm seeing the same explosive wide receivers that took us to 11-5. I'm seeing the same beast of a running back that whooped that 49ers butt last time. And
the same one who got shut down.
But 24, you only mustered up 12 points last week. Just 12. Just it. That's all.
Hey, boy, you up here acting like
that's
You was acting like they was playing against the Saints defense or something. We got D in Carolina.
Hey, hold on. Wait. I'm not discrediting Carolina's defensive effort. I'm saying there's a such thing called film watching, what NFL teams do. So you only can look up and score one touchdown in that game. I just don't see it happening. I think you got to come out and exploit whatever San Francisco do defensively. I mean, you didn't have no clear-cut answer for Carolina.
Right.
It just happened. I mean, you tried the same thing twice. That was just like almost high schoolish.
We went to the same play twice. I've also seen a certain New England coach do that, and it worked out pretty good for him.
Okay.
I think these 49ers are underestimating us a little bit, and that's the way I love it. I love the fact that Percy's out. I love the way that we have starters out because this is the team that we have to be. We have to be the underdog.
Well,
I just don't like a crowned team that ain't proved or I feel like it's worthy of winning the crown. I don't like that.
He just,
I'm sorry, 24. I just met you, but I mean they're giving your team all this props, and I promise you this: the first time y'all have a bad one, they're gonna pick somebody else. That's how it works.
This is the thing with these analysts, and a lot of people watch NFL Network, ESPN Network, and they assume these things that they're saying are things that we are saying as fans of this amazing team.
Right.
However, you got to understand, these analysts, these commentators, these puppets, they don't mean anything to us.
No.
Last year, our team was the team proving those clowns wrong. So
Right.
for us, we know our dudes, we know the personnel, we know the script. We just have to watch this play be acted out. And I think, honestly, it's going to be Seattle clinching this win. This is where we kick it off. You cannot mess with this Thunder at home, baby.
Well, look, I will say this. This is what I will say.
And that's proven 24. That's a proven fact because you went undefeated at home.
They did.
Yeah.
And I would say this, like, you know what? Seattle got everything in their favor to go on and be a dominant team in the NFL. It's just, you know what? I think rolling the dice on, Pete Carroll rolling the dice with Matt Flynn and Russell Wilson last year. You know what? Everybody says a genius move now because, it worked out okay. I don't know though, man. Like that was a gutsy call. And at the
I called it.
Right. And Pete Carroll is one guy that you can't ever count out because you never know what he's cooking up. You never know what he's cooking up. I just think that the 49ers got a point to prove. And just like we was talking about Pittsburgh on that downward spiral, I see San Francisco on the upward tick. I think with Alex Smith, they made it to the NFC Championship game. They lost. The next year they made it to the Super Bowl and they lost. It's hard for me to not look at this team and think that the next step is just to go ahead and bring that Lombardi back to San Francisco. That's just the way I see it. You know what I mean?
My credit goes out to San Francisco, though. We all are fans of the same game. We all see what happens to a team that goes to a Super Bowl and loses.
Yeah.
The free agency vultures, they come in flocks, okay?
Yeah.
And this team was very, very intelligent in the way the front office has ran this franchise. The people that they've moved in, the rookies that they acquired, I think that they are maintaining that same high caliber pace, which is it's amazing to go to a Super Bowl and see a team look as powerful. It rarely happens in the NFL, and I think they've been very, very smart about the way that they've ran their team.
Absolutely, and getting that corner voted for next to nothing. I mean, that always helps.
That surprised me.
Right.
When I was looking at that deal, I was like, on the for real?
Yeah.
Like, no one's putting up more of a fuss for this dude.
I'm telling you, right? And so, Class, where you at? Where you at on this?
Man, listen. This is going to be a close game. It's going to be a hard-fought game. This is one of them games that I call a Tylenol Bowl, where they be passing out Tylenol in the locker room because it's going to be hard-hitting.
Yes, it is.
And everything said and done, and just like I told y'all during the off-season, Pete Carroll, if anybody going to take some 15-yard penalties just to prove a point, it's going to be Pete Carroll. They're going to lay some wood on Colin. Let them know that they there. Everything said. Go ahead.
I'm just hoping that this ain't the game where Colin Kaepernick show his true colors. Wherever this kick is, I know a lot of people believe.
Wait.
Look,
Big Q. I didn't want to talk about Colin Kaepernick like that, man.
Look. I'm just saying. Look. You know like I said, I wasn't going to bash Colin Kaepernick this week, but that don't mean that I ain't gonna keep it real about Colin Kaepernick. Okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Look, I'm just saying. All y'all high on Colin Kaepernick like he done proved something. I'm not gonna go into the same tirade I did a couple weeks ago. I'm not gonna do it because it's been done. But he's still got a long way to go in my book. He really does. Now, I think they got the squad they got right now, and the way things are right now at this particular moment right here. I think they can go into Seattle and come out of there with a victory. I believe that. But it's not going to be all about Colin Kaepernick, though. Believe me when I tell you that. Anquan Bolden and Frank Gore, those are the two.
Big Q.
Old man Gore. Okay.
Yeah.
Big Q. Big Q. Can I finish what I'm saying, man?
Go ahead.
I was just making a point about Colin Kaepernick. I wasn't
Let
going
the
to say
man speak.
Like I said, Pete Carroll, he gonna take some 15-yard penalty just to lay Colin out.
Right.
But after everything's said and done, I'm gonna go ahead and pick. I'm sorry, 24. I'm gonna go ahead and pick the 49ers over Seattle.
Damn. So 24. I think you was all alone on the Seattle pick. Oh, JB, were you with the Seattle?
I'm going with that
alone
brand.
proud. I'll stand alone proud.
And
They didn't show me much last week. I'm pretty sure the way my team played, no one's picking us against Cleveland. So,
what? Are you serious?
I know it's different from week to week.
Hey,
No, I took Seattle.
What shows up on film, though? What shows up on film shines true. I don't know if you saw that pass to Doug Baldwin, where there is no statistical and probable way that he even saw that cat.
Exactly.
Okay? Just knowing where he's going to be. That composure from my man, not letting a defense that Carolina has rallied together that was literally molesting the man.
You know what I call that 24? You know what I call that 24? Lady Luck.
Wow.
Threw it up.
Wow.
Threw it up there. You threw it up twice. Hey, and Lady Luck kissed you again. Lady Luck kissed you again on that D'Angelo Williams fumble.
Yes.
Because you was done.
Yes.
You was done.
That game was over. That game was over. Now I will tell you, that game was completely wrapped up at that point. If the ball hadn't came out, but you know what? That's woulda, coulda, shoulda, if, ands, and buts.
Actually, I think Earl Thomas missed the tackle and caught up to him and knocked it out.
I mean,
this lady look, this all over you. He all over you.
D'Angelo broke like 3 or 4 tackles. He broke like 3 or 4 tackles, and I think he was really this. And this is the way I saw the play happening and before my eyes. He saw that they had already burned that last time out. They didn't have nothing, right? They didn't score right then and there. They were going to lose this game, and that's all he was thinking about. So he done broke a couple tackles. All he sees is that goal line. And, I mean, he wasn't paying attention, and, man, knocked the ball out. I mean, you can, like Vernie went on a tirade talking about how D'Angelo Williams and David Wilson and who's the other guy in Washington who was fumbling the ball all over the place. Said them dudes, he said wasn't no excuse for it. But you know what? I saw the determination. To me, they look like a gutsy play. Voice, what you thought? I know you were mad about it. But I'm saying, what you thought?
Yeah, man, I can't believe y'all done brought this back up, man. Man, yeah, he was just trying to get that extra yardage, man.
Yeah.
We had to get it right then, though.
You had to.
And they attacked the football, so you can't take nothing away from Seattle because if you look at the replay on it,
it was smart defense.
The ball.
It was smart defense. Smart defense is all it was.
And if you sit and think about it, D'Angelo Williams is sure-handed. He ain't no fumbler like that.
Right.
Yeah, he put it down twice against Seattle.
Yeah.
But D'Angelo, he don't put it down. And like he said, it won't happen again. I believe that.
I think a big thing that people are overlooking with this Carolina game, though, is, you know what? I said what was going to be the key factors to the game. I said 1 was going to be Russell, 2 was going to be the play calling, and 3 was going to be your biggest advantage, which was going to be the climate.
Oh, yeah.
The climate, that humidity, that heat, and you know what? It took a toll. It was visible. When you got an athlete like Red Bryant laying out on the field, arms stretched out, just gasping for air, sweating buckets, man. That heat took a toll, baby.
I know.
The summer got hot here in Washington, but from what I was hearing out there, it was murder.
I'm gonna tell you, the humidity here was so crazy. I cut my grass the day before, and I'm telling you, like, I was drenched. Like, my shirt was completely. It was hot. You know what I mean? It was really hot.
Hey, Seahawks 24. I want to make something clear. I am not a Seahawks hater. They are a legitimate powerhouse. You know, that if I was doing the power rankings, I'd give them, top 5 as a team, as a proven solid team. All I'm saying is that, your first outing didn't give me enough proof that they could probably run away with this whole thing with 49ers at home.
Wow.
I was disappointed with the way we played out there. And I don't know what the deal is with these 10 a.m. starts with my team. I don't know if Swagger doesn't come at 10 a.m. or what the deal is. But
well, you know what? It's weird because you know what? I think the 1 o'clock games are too early. And I know if a West Coast team is playing, an East Coast team at 1 o'clock, it's 10 a.m. for you guys. That's tough. That is really, really tough. Like that early in the morning, that's crazy. You know, I think 1 o'clock is too early. Now, I guess because you're the special guest of the show, you know, everybody got comments for you. Megatron 49. I don't even know this guy. I have to check him out. Yeah, he says Colin Kaepernick is better than Cam Newton. Go Niners. Okay, I will address that here in a second. Ezra, Seahawks got like 30% of their team suspended. Let's see how they play off the roids. LOL, LOL. You know
wow. Damn.
I love these 49ers fans.
Damn.
I love them. I love them, baby. I love this rivalry.
Let me throw this a caveat in there for you, real quick, because you're really going to love this. Ezra is a New York Jets fan. Okay? I'm going to let you simmer on that.
I love the PED talk. I love the steroid talk. I love watching a fan base take the actions of a few immature few and put that on a whole entire franchise.
Right.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. The joke is wearing off though. For me personally, I don't know. I don't know. I would, if I'm looking at a team and I'm looking at a leader like Russell Wilson and Cam Newton, that's going to be the toughest decision of my life.
Right.
Straight up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be a tough one, 'cause, you know.
What was the split score? The game that y'all beat San Francisco. The point total y'all beat them by. I don't know if the second game y'all won or the first game y'all won.
Well, one of the games
I know it was
they put
pretty
like 40,
lopsided,
they put
right?
40-something points on them one time.
Yeah, we
Right.
put up 40. We put up 40 points on them.
Yeah.
Where that game was played? That was the home game or away on the road?
That was the home game. That was
Yeah.
the home game.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now 24, you know.
I'm gonna sit on my pick though. I'm gonna stay with my pick.
Now 24,
Huh?
24,
I'm gonna stay with my pick this time. But I mean that's
but you
crazy.
do know that the Seahawks are going to lose to the 49ers somewhere this season, right? You know that's going to happen, right?
I know I don't.
No?
I don't know
You
that.
think Seattle sweeps the 49ers both times? That's
I'm
going to make a lot of the
actually-
49er viewers happy.
I want to actually address this on your platform, this great platform.
Okay.
Not only do I believe that the Seattle Seahawks will win, there's a certain 49ers fan out here. I don't know if you've heard of him. His name's JD in Sacktown.
No, never heard of him. No, I'll
Never
check
heard
out.
of him?
I'll check
Never heard
out.
of him?
No.
This guy challenged me to a bet, and if
Oh.
the 49ers sweep my Seahawks, I got to get a 49ers tattoo.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, my God.
That is awesome.
If my Seahawks sweep these 49ers, I got to get a 49ers tattoo.
Wow. And you agreed to this.
No, I mean, he's got to get a Seattle seat. You guys get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
This
but-
is the most ridiculous bet in the history of the TTC, and this is how confident I am in my team. I'm going to take his bet.
Wow. Okay.
Damn.
I guess
Ooh.
you cannot argue with that type of confidence. I am trying to. AJB, he remind me of you. And then
Hey, I like that though. You
And
know,
then- and then-
real fan, man. Real fans.
and
Real
then the
fans.
Broncos
man.
destroyed the
That's what it's
Ravens,
about.
and then it was like, wow.
Hey, you know, hey, guess what? I ain't humble one bit. I'm still a Raven till I die.
Wow.
Damn them Broncos.
Wow. Hey, voice.
Damn 'em.
What,
Wait a minute, wait. Hold
Okay,
up.
here we go.
Here it goes.
You already won, man. What you want to do?
All I want to know is, last week you said we're going to go 4-0 and you part
Yeah, he
of
said
the
that.
plan,
Yeah,
right?
he said that.
Hey,
All right.
it's part of drumming up my defending Super Bowl champs. I'm gonna drum them up this week against Cleveland. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna talk big talk. I'm gonna talk tough the whole way.
Right. Yeah, you got to do it, right? You got to. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, Ezra says he actually has the Seahawks winning the division, though. Okay. All right, cool. That's cool. We'll see how that play out. You know, it's gonna be that's gonna be a tough one. Voice, we're gonna start with you. What are we looking? What are we most looking for? I know we covered the 4 games that I thought. I know 2 of the games are really big games. The other 2 games wasn't so big, but they were kind of like the most notable games. But what you most looking forward to this weekend?
Hey, I'm looking forward to that Seattle and the 49ers.
I'm looking forward to that game too. That's gonna be a good game.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a good
yeah.
game. And
There's
YouTube,
going to be some injuries, man.
and YouTube and Google Plus is gonna be very interesting to watch over the weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna be very interesting to watch
Oh,
over the
yeah.
weekend. I feel safe with Carolina this week. I feel like, you know, if they go in there and up to Buffalo and drop that game, you know, I'm really gonna be frustrated at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, y'all won't see me for 3 weeks.
I'm trying to tell you, right? Oh man,
I don't know.
JB,
Voice is going to be on suicide watch if you guys lose this
I'm
game.
trying to tell you.
Yeah, man.
Wow, JB, what I know y'all got what it looks like a walk in the park. That's what it looked like. That's why I said it that way, because that's what it looked like. I'm saying, well, what you looking forward to most this weekend, man?
I'm looking forward to tomorrow night's crazy upset, the Jets over the Patriots.
You know,
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
You know,
it's happening.
Oh, you didn't.
You know what?
It's happening, man.
You know what? I'm telling you, I think Vernie picked the Jets.
Hey,
to win
if EJ Manuel can give Brady a game, I think Geno can give him a game.
You know, I don't think
I
think the Jets got more to worry about than Geno. I think they got some other issues they got to worry about messing around with.
Hey, I like the Jets in this game, man. Come on. I mean, I made some crazier. I made crazier picks, Q. This is one of them I like.
You have. Well, that's gonna be good to watch. Now, if the Jets can pull, if they make it interesting, then you know what, I'll be all into it. But at halftime, if it's 100 to like 3. I'm watching wrestling. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna turn wrestling on. You know what I mean? Oh, 24.
Oh.
I know what you're looking forward to this weekend.
There's no doubt. There's no, literally for me. There's one game going on in the NFL.
Right. Well, I mean, in that game, it is a blockbuster. That's gonna be a really, really good game. It's gonna be real good. Look, man, good luck. I'm just saying, I don't feel all that confident. You know, it's gonna be good though. It's gonna be good. You know,
it's okay, baby. I got enough confidence for everybody.
Right. Okay. And Class, I know what you're looking forward to. You're looking forward to the game.
Yeah.
You know, I know what you're looking forward to too. It's funny though because in our house, Vernon kind of kicked off the hate week early, so we a week early on our hate week. Because you got the Panthers and the Giants next week, not this week, but next week. She already sending me nasty tweets and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you know how I go around here when it comes to the Panthers and the Giants. Like I have to eat in my room. I can't eat in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But she picked against the Giants last week. She picked against the Giants last week. No. She picked the Giants last week, but she picked against them this week. Right. She picked against them this week. So Tony Romo and the Dallas Cowboys done broke her spirit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, that's the way that works.
That's
me
what I'm
personally,
saying about those Cowboys, though. They always start off this way, baby.
Yeah, they do. And me personally, I think that the Thursday night game, I think it's actually going to be a snooze. I don't think it's going to be that good. I think the 49ers game, that Sunday night game, is one of the games that I think is probably going to be the most one that's worth looking at. I want to see what the Bengals do on the Monday night game too. I'm kind of rooting for the Bengals to try to do something. I want them to challenge the Baltimore Ravens for that division title. I really do. Hey, look, what I said that.
I said that.
Look, you act like it's a surprise. Glass, didn't we just talk about this like a couple weeks ago? We just discussed this. You know what I mean?
Know,
right.
Hey man, don't get facetious because you're week 1, man.
My team lost.
Don't make no mistakes.
My
man.
team lost just like your team lost. Except my team didn't lose by like 30 points.
But you felt like the underdog the whole time.
Okay, all right, I take it.
Hey, look, if you lose, I think you had the most painful loss.
You know what?
At least we got smashed. You thought you had a chance.
I will agree with that.
A couple minutes to go.
That's reverse.
That hurt a little bit more.
Wow. You know what? That is cold. That's my brother. That was cold. That was voice.
I'm just saying that got to hurt a little bit more. I knew I had lost in the third quarter. I could have went to sleep. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna wake up and I know I lost.
No, there's no way
You
that
couldn't
loss could
sleep.
hurt more. There's no way that loss could hurt more, man.
No, it hurt. It hurt. Well, you know what? I think having old ass Peyton Manning come in there and treat him that bad or whatever, that's bad. But you know what? Us having a chance at winning a high profile game and losing like that, I mean, that was painful too. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Q, you literally choked it up.
Okay,
man.
look,
I knew I lost in the third.
I wasn't gonna use the word
The third
choke.
quarter was over.
I'm not gonna use the word choke.
Wait, you know what? I don't know which loss is worse. You lose like that, or you lose like the Chargers just lost. I don't know, man.
I wasn't gonna use the word choke on the program this week. I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? But you don't do it out there. You know what I mean?
Boys, I don't hate the Panthers. I'm just throwing some darts at my bro.
Did you hear what you just said? No, voice. Look,
you got the voice going off.
You got free reign. You got free reign, dude. You heard what he said.
Yeah, I heard him, man.
Hey, I have no space to talk. No space to talk.
Okay, well, that's what it is. You know what I mean? That's exactly what it is. Hey, look, fellas, it is. This show was awesome, just like I thought it was gonna be. I have a lot of fun doing this Wednesday night show, man. Like the Tuesday night show, that show was cool, but this one right here, though, I love doing this show. Right, this show is awesome. Love kicking it with you, fellas, man. We gotta do it again. And voice, look, you know, I used to call you my special guest, but you know now
Yeah.
you ain't really a special guest no more. You know, you're a regular guest.
appreciate that, man.
You know what I'm saying? And the 24 dude, like, I'm so glad you came through, man. Like, this is awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I want to do is I want to mix it up. I want to have different people on here, you know. And I'm getting, you know, personal inboxes and stuff talking about these 49er guys want to get a chance because they think that we do a poor job of representing the Niner Empire on Team Boy TV. That's what they say, right? You know what I mean? So
we gotta get me and a 49ers fan in here. I want me and
Hey, you know
JD and
what?
Sacktown in here.
I tell you what'd be fun, man. If you get that, I don't know, 49 cents. Be watching.
Oh,
But
yeah.
if they mess around,
Yeah, he's good. I like him. Yeah, I like him.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, he's actually the video maker who inspired me to start editing. That's absolutely true.
That dude was a trip. That dude was like, "What y'all saying, man?
Yeah.
What y'all saying, man?"
Yeah, he got that California. He got
Oh
that
yeah,
California
he's cool. He's cool
twang,
people.
You know what I'm saying?
He's cool people.
Get that joke on, man. I bet that'd be interesting.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. You know, when I try to Lord, Megatron 49er says he better get that tattoo right now because they can get swept.
Oh man, I see already the nervousness. I see already the nervousness out of this 49er fan.
Oh yeah,
It's okay, my brother. It's okay. Be nervous. You can be nervous.
that's
Don't
what I
worry.
tell you. This week on YouTube is gonna be interesting. On YouTube and Google Plus. Hey, voice, tell everybody how they can get at you, man.
You know how you can get at me.
Oh, I know.
You know and you know. Be Chris 2525 on Twitter.
Yeah.
Put in the voice 2525 on YouTube. And just to sit back and enjoy it because my channel's all enjoyment and laughing, and I be digging in their ass.
That's right. I see you just posted your 100th video.
I know it, man.
100
I
videos.
started,
Yeah.
I started
That's so
last-
crazy, man. I did 100 videos in this off season.
That's crazy, man.
Oh,
That is
man.
wild. I gotta learn how to space that thing out. Look,
Oh, my God.
on my old channel, which is about 3 years old, and you know, I was only at 88 videos. You know what I mean? Because I guess I do it like every week. I don't just post videos. Hey, JB, my brother, man. Look, you know what? Glass didn't really get at you like I wanted him to. You know, he didn't. You know, I really wanted him to kind of just pull the daggers at him, just like, I wanted him to get you. You know what I'm saying? I think you got off easy. And I'm saying it. I think you got off easy, you know, because you were all like, rah, rah, you know, I think you got off easy, man. But anyway, tell everybody how they can get at you, bro.
Hey, Glass is a nice guy. You know, he can't help himself. He's a nice guy. I wouldn't have been this nice, but he's a nice dude.
And you know what? Hey, Glass. You laugh at Glass, but I'm telling you, he is being 100% honest when he say that. He would have put you out there, bro.
But before I give out my Twitter handle, hey Glass, I can put my stuff back on next week, right?
Yeah, we good.
Got it.
We're
You
good.
got it.
All
right.
You know what I'm saying? We straight.
All right. Folks, you can find me here on the show at TeamBoydTV Turbo, and also on Twitter at TeamBoydTV JB_JB.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, Glass, you know, like I said, like I was just telling him, I think you let him off easy. I think you did.
That's all right.
You know, I
That's
think
all right.
because you know what though, because I got a feeling we're gonna see them two teams go at it again. I don't know. You know, if Cincinnati continue to keep laying eggs the way they are, and Pittsburgh ain't really showing up at all, period. You know, you might see them in the playoffs. That's all I'm saying. So we might get to do this again. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I got you.
You know. Hey, tell everybody how to get at you, bro.
Well, first off, number one, JB, congrats with you, man. You honored your band. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
24/7. I've been watching your YouTube channel, watching your videos. Nice to see you. Nice meeting you, man.
Pleasure, man.
All right, and then you can follow me on Twitter at Get With It Sports. You can check out our YouTube channel at Get With It Sports too. Actually, tomorrow we'll be doing our live
That's right.
NFL picks.
Yeah.
So check that out. And now we got a Facebook, so check us out on Facebook /Get With It Sports. And that's about everything. So, like I said, thanks for having me on the show, Big Q.
Oh, and you look,
hold on,
you're a permanent
hold on,
fixture here, dog. You know that. Go ahead, Jimmy.
One thing. Well, hey, Glass, you got to have your picks in for the tomorrow night's game. This is part of week 2, right? Thursday night's game, right?
Yeah. That's the first game
So
of
I
the
gotta
week.
have that in before what time?
Okay. First, let me just
Yeah.
listen.
Because how many people? 4 people didn't pick.
Man, 4 people
Right.
didn't
Yeah,
pick
4
it.
people, right? You know.
You see, I went off on them.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, 49 cents is one of them. We're gonna leave that alone.
Yes, he was.
Anyway, everybody who in the pick and shut up league, you must have your picks in 5 minutes
That's pretty.
before Thursday night's game.
I think you've been pretty graceful with that, because I would have just said, you know, it had to be by like, you know, 12 a.m. on
Yeah.
Thursday morning. That's what I would have gave them to midnight on Wednesday to do it. That's what I would have did. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to hear no excuses when I get all up in that ass
I got
in
you.
that league.
I
You know
got
what I'm
you.
saying?
Yes.
That's all. But yeah, 5 minutes before the game starts, you can have your picks in.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Night game.
Okay.
Hey, 24 man, look, this has been a blast. You know what I'm saying? I know me and you had talked during the off season about doing this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad we was able to make it happen. Look, dude, the pleasure, like it was good having you here, dude. It really was. Even though you know your team did what they did last week against my team, it's all good. Now we all friends here. It's just football. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Tell everyone how they can get at you, bro.
Of course, check out my channel on YouTube, 24/7 Seahawks. Same on Twitter, 24/7 Seahawks. We literally are talking Seahawks 24/7. So check that out. And great to be here, you guys. It was great to finally be on here, talk to you guys. I had a lot of fun, man.
Oh yeah, it was good to have you, man. Hey, listen, we will do this again next week, same time, Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. If everything works itself out, we'll have 4 more games to talk about. We'll talk about what happened this week. We'll do all that. Voice already done pieced out on us, but anyway, until next week, fellas, I will see y'all, man. Hey, y'all take it easy. Peace.
All right.
Peace.
Take it easy, man.
Okay. Put that up.
What up, football fans? You want to stay up on the latest Team Boy TV happenings? Like us on our Facebook page at Team Boy TV on Facebook. You can also follow us on Twitter at Team Boy TV and at BronyB73. You can also check out our YouTube page at Team Boy TV Turbo with live events, videos, among other things. You can also keep up with the latest happenings, live chats, question and answer sessions on Google Plus at Team Boy TV. Thank you once again for watching Team Boy TV.